everybody. Okay, so I am super excited about this one. So one thing that a lot of women that I hear a lot of women have trouble with is eye makeup. We are not confident enough, or we don't know how to do it, or we haven't been taught, or whatever it might be. Well, I know some quick, easy tricks, and I'm gonna show you one tonight doing this look right over here. I am in love with it. Okay, so it's quick, it's simple, and you can do it with any color combination that you want. Tonight, we are gonna be using Addiction palette number 1. And then I'm gonna use Curious. Unfortunately, we do not sell these colors anymore, or these pigments, but I'm pretty sure there's something special coming. I'm excited. So this is like it's a bright white. That's what I'm using in the corner of my eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm just gonna do over here. I've got everything else done except for my eye makeup. Now, one major thing is you are gonna get the best application when you use the correct tools. That's a big thing. So not only am I gonna show you how to apply it, but I'm gonna show you what tools I'm using, which is gonna help you so much more, and it's gonna help your confidence soar. Okay, so palette 1, we open it up. We've got these beautiful browns. Sorry about that reflection there. Whoop. Gonna whack myself in the face. We've got these beautiful brown neutral colors. So tonight I'm using this one and this one. Now, a nice thing you can do is say this is your daytime look, your office look, you're going to work or whatever. Mind you, this is gonna be really quick to do too. That night you wanna go out with a hubby, you can then take that color, your outside color, make it all over your lid, add a little dark, and you've got a nice dark going out night that takes you only a few seconds to put on. So, let's get started. We're gonna start with Sincere. I have a liner shader brush that I'm using. Let me put my hand back here so you can see it's got a liner end, and then it's got like kind of this little brush that is good for shading. So we're gonna take that Sincere, that light tan, and we're gonna put it on most of our lid. Now I'm gonna try to do this in the camera as best I can, but when it comes to blending, I'm probably going to have to get my mirror out. Actually, I'm gonna get it out now just because I wanna make sure I get it everywhere. So this you can go all over your lid, except see, I'm missing the corner right here. I'm leaving about that much room open in the corner. And this is gonna be so that we can pop those corners back out when we're done. And it doesn't take much at all. I love it. Now the biggest thing and the thing that makes your look complete is blending. That's the hardest part of this, and you can't overblend. You can just add a little bit more if you overblend. It's amazing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with that little bit darker. It's like almost a gold. It's called Smokey. Now I'm using, let me tap this off, the crease brush. Okay, this is going to go in my crease. They kind of are self-explanatory. It's awesome. So I'm gonna start with the outer corner, and I'm just gonna come up and I'm gonna draw right on my crease bone, not brone. I have an issue saying bone sometimes. I'm just gonna make that just a little bit darker. Okay, so we got that crease bone. I don't know if you can see in this lighting, because they are a few shades off, but they're pretty close. It makes a really good light smoky eye for the summer. Then we're gonna come down and we're just gonna, right here, to the lashes attach. Ooh. Right to the corner, right to your lashes, okay? Now all we do, here's the easy part. This is the blending. This is what I was telling you, the easy part. Everybody's so scared, but it's so easy. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more so I can try and make sure you guys can see this well. We're gonna make it a little bit darker here for a second. Now all I do, okay, is I go in there with the same crease brush, and I'm just gonna blend it out until it looks like they are evenly blended. And if I notice like a light spot, I'll just go dab a little more on my brush and fix that light spot. What do you think? Looks pretty good. But see, you can kind of see how there's a solid line right here. You wanna blend that out. So I'm gonna make sure there's nothing on my brush, wipe it off, and I'm just gonna blend it completely out over into the corner. And there we go. Simple as that, and we're almost done, you guys. I'm telling you, it's so easy. Okay, now I'm gonna take my deluxe brush. This is just like kind of like a big poofy brush for your eyes. And I'm gonna take the Curious, that's that white opaque one. To give it a little bit more of a bold look, I'm gonna take a spritz of rose water. I love rose water. It works as a great toner. After you've applied your makeup, you can spritz it to your face, and it's gonna make your makeup stay. It is also good right when you get out of the shower. I have crazy rosacea, and right when I get out of the shower, I spritz my face, and it takes all that redness down. Helps with sunburns, mosquito bites. This stuff's amazing. So multiple uses, but we're gonna use it tonight with the Curious. Dab my brush in there and kind of tap the excess off. And now all I'm gonna do, where'd my mirror go, is I'm just gonna dab it right in the corner a couple times. And we wanna dab. That's how we get the best transition for our colors. We don't wanna swipe. We wanna dab as much as we can. Now, obviously there's times where we need to swipe. We can't get that spot, and we need to kind of do a swipe. That's perfectly good. Just make sure that your brush doesn't have a lot of loose pigment because you're gonna get it down underneath your eyes. So I dabbed a little in the corner, and I got a little bit more on my brush, a little too much. I'll wipe a little bit off. Okay, now I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna dab it a couple times. Dab, 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 dab. All under my brow, because I wanna pull that brow back out. And now I just connect it with that swipe. Like I was saying, there's nothing left on my brush, so now I'm gonna swipe over. And now I'm gonna blend it in. Look at that, and we're almost done. Okay, so the last thing that I do for this look to kind of finish it off, other than my lashes, which I did before I got on, we're gonna talk about those on another day. Okay. All I do now, where'd that mirror go, is I take my black eyeliner, or whatever color, you can use whatever color you like. Sometimes I use brown, sometimes I use the pigment in the palette. But I'm just gonna lightly go under that lash line with just a little, give it a little charcoal-y kind of look. We don't need dark liner. And look at that. Super easy, you guys. Now, no, this isn't a 5-minute look, but this is like a 10-minute look, and it's a glamour look. Like I said, you can do it with any color combination. You can go bold, you can go light, you can go whatever you want, and it looks amazing. All it is blending. If you need my help, I love, love, love doing just one-on-ones too. So if you want a one-on-one session, please let me know, and I would love to help you learn this technique in person. But I will talk to you ladies later. Mwah!